I know, I want to finish the song. Welcome to Carter's Corner Pocket, where we feel the rocket. Today I'm talking GameStop. Guys, what's going down? Today, GameStop's launching. It was expected. If you were here in the last live stream, I said we had a gap at 20. Like, I really don't care about gaps. Uh, but because it's short term, right? We had a gap coming down. Where are we even? We had a gap over here to fill. I said it was about 22.40. We came down to 22.20, and now we have more gaps to upside. I really don't care. What's the volume at? 7 million right now. Hitting good volume for today, relative for the past few weeks. I see the chat. I see the chat. Welcome, B De Niro. What's up, Amber? Welcome, Sharon. Taco, what's going down, man? Yeah, I see you, Sharon. Carter, I have 10 minutes because you clearly started late. I started late. I've been working. I've been working too. Work is over here. I've been working. I have a little bit of a break. I only got 30 minutes, so I'm wasting time right now because I have to pick up the kids. I don't know. My wife went out to Walmart with the baby. She's crazy, all alone. But what's going on? GameStop, green in a sea of red. I love seeing it. Just Morance's videos have been getting me boosted the past few days. Yesterday, he's like, "We're hungry. We're hungry. You've never been broke. You've never gone to sleep hungry. You've never had to struggle. You've never been broken." That speaks to everyone, all of us, regular, everyday people. You, myself, Morantz, whoever, whoever's had to struggle in life, because the struggle is what really makes this possible. Allows us to go 5 years being unheard. With Ryan Cohen not saying a thing, not saying a thing. I mean, he spoke here and there, but just our conviction, our resolve in the stock, and our decision to be here with GameStop, I love it, and I'll never leave this stock. I do not want to sell my shares ever. Like, I want this passed on to my children. That's the only reason I do this thing. But anyway, since I only have a few minutes, what do I have over here? I'm gonna just pull up my notes. Right, I don't even have notes. I'm just like, okay, over here. Tuesday, this is what we're looking for the economy, because I always start with the economy. Tuesday, like, we're just waiting for reports to drop to see where this is going to go. Fed dependence, that's the reason the market's going down. We're waiting on Tuesday, tomorrow, ISM manufacturing index to see what the manufacturing prices are of products. Thursday's the initial jobless claims, and Friday's non-farm payrolls. That's what I'm waiting for. Friday's non-farm payrolls, it could make a huge difference depending on where it comes in, because the last jobs report was horrible, and the market still went up. We hit all-time highs. So yeah, Fridays, it could make a difference in the consensus of the September rate cut. I think right now they're sitting around 85 to 90% chance of the rates being cut 25 basis points. So that could make a huge difference. That can make a huge dent in what's going to happen. So we'll see. But we really don't need. And Wednesday is the Fed releases the survey of economic conditions. That's the following Wednesday. So that's what I'm waiting on, just to see what is going on with the economy. Other than that, I don't really want to read all of this stuff here. Mark Zandi, Moody's Analytics, is talking about different red indicators that he sees for a major economic downturn. He says, I don't think the economy is in a recession right now. But it feels like we're at the turning point. I'm just going to go through and highlight what I have really quickly. Long list of indicators to be concerned about. Jobs. Jobs is the main thing. And that's the thing. Employers do not want to, employers are at a point where they don't want to hire. We're at like a standstill right now. They don't want to hire people because it costs money. And then eventually they're going to start laying people off if things get worse. The CPI inflation print, we have to see that, what we're paying, what consumers are paying, because we are the ones that make the world go around. You know the Bugs Life clip that I play? They're like, the crickets are like, shut up. You know, they're like, if the ants ever figure out they outnumber us like 10,000 to 1, we're going to lose everything. You know, and we, the ants, in their eyes, have figured it out. So all we're going to do is buy and accumulate. They love to push out options. Like the media is all about pushing out options, option prices, premiums, this and that, different strategies you can do, because it's the sexy thing to make money quickly. Everybody wants to be Ryan Cohen. Everybody wants to be Roaring Kitty. Nobody wants to be Ryan Cohen. I personally want to be Ryan Cohen. I want to accumulate over time. We align perfectly. I rewatched the Fox News interview. We aligned perfectly. He knows what we're going through every single day. He knows how unfair it is. But we're not crying. We're moving forward. He doesn't cry about short sellers. He said, let them short. I'm concerned with GameStop's outcome, the business, and moving forward. Power packs looking great. Corey's wasting a lot of money. I haven't bought any since my Blastoise I got. Because that's really my favorite card of all time, just the English version. But I got it. I'm cool with it. It makes me happy. I don't care Japanese or English or value or anything. It's for my own personal thing, and I like it, so I'm good where I'm at. I tried going to a convention, a card convention, over the weekend with my son. I wasn't really trying to go. I was tired, but yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do. I was playing kickball with them last night, nighttime at the sunset. That was fun. But yeah, I tried going. The line was out the door, around the corner, and down like the whole mall that it was in. No way I was standing in that line. I got in line. As soon as I got in line, my son, he's like 6.5. He was like, I'm thirsty. I looked at him. I was like, "Yo, do you see anywhere around here I can get water?" He's like, no. I'm like, stop asking me, bro. Like, and then a guy comes out. He's like, man, I waited in line for like 3 hours. And, man, like, I was like, no way I'm waiting for my son. I thought it would take probably an hour to get in, but I didn't feel like waiting. I asked him, I was like, yo, you want to hit up GameStop with me and see what we can get? You know, we went shopping. We got Destin Rivals booster bundle. People are complaining about the price, but hey, it's the price. At least it's accessible. You know, and we're gonna talk about markup also. Oh, punks, do you still pay 90 cents a gallon for gas, or is it like $4? $4. I got a bunch of packs over here for my son. We got a whole rack of stuff. And GameStop, they had the cards. Huh? Go to Target, they didn't have it. Walmart, they didn't have it. GameStop had it. So that worked out perfectly. He was happy, I was happy. I got to shop at GameStop. In and out, we got cards. You know, I was going to look for some raw cards, Umbreon card, and get it graded through GameStop. That's what I was there for. But I really want that Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, the three like stained glass mosaic card. That's what I'm on the lookout for now. Maybe I'll get it in a power pack pull. Yo, what's going down, guys? Ray Pizzazz, Rockets Fueled, Initiate Launch Sequence. You know it, man. Burton, what's up, Sergio? What's going down, guys? Yo, it feels good. let's take a look. I may not even get to what I need to get to. Honestly, I was supposed to do an unboxing video. I'm just building up packs of things. Becoming a scalper over here. But yeah, here goes the Destin Rivals pack. I think I want to open the Destin Rivals bundle sometime. But my children always want to do it with me. So, and we're always busy doing other stuff. I had to go get football cleats yesterday, which I didn't find, but I ended up spending money on shoes for my daughter because she always finds a reason, you know, to buy something or why she needs something. She got some Jordan flights, Yeah, I was clowning on her, but she has no clue. I'm like, those aren't OG. Those are some flights. So messed up, yo. We used to make fun of kids for not having like the OG Jordans, yo. They're just wearing some shoes. But anyways, yeah, so that's the economy right now. Leveraged equity, inverse equity inflows suggest negative sentiment. Where is it? I'm just going to read the quick things that I said. Most of largest leveraged fund outflows were from technology-focused funds. The outflows, most of it came from technology-focused funds, while inflows were largest in pro shares, ultra pro, short. These are from leveraged equity flows. So these are U.S. fund flows. So they're shorting the market. We'll see why. I showed you the bearish divergence on the chart for the SPY last week. Was it Friday I was live? Friday or something? Was I live Friday? Maybe I was live Friday. There you go. Here's the SPY breaking out of that rising wedge that I drew over here. Let me look at the MACD. Not that any of this matters because we're GameStop investors. But I love having 100% of my portfolio. I invest because the board of directors, the CEO gets paid nothing. Ryan Cohen, zero. He invests with his own money. Here's the rising wedge happening on the SPY. MACD is inverse over here. Bearish divergence. It's going to drop. And we just broke out. I want to see if this closes out today. Probably will. Most likely it looks like it. But we have a gap to the downside over here for the SPY. And the market's just going to line up. Magically, the non-farm payroll report is going to line up and drop it. We'll see what happens. Who cares? GameStop right now is sitting at 23.22. We got a lot to go. Let me take a look at the TAYs, where we're at. I'm going to the 5-minute chart, which I normally don't. Let me just go to the 30-minute chart. That's good. Okay. We have a triangle forming over here. That on Friday I was like, we have an inflection point, and we met the inflection point. This is our strong line of support going up and to the right. Continuous line of support proven once again. So what more do you need to know? We need to know nothing. All you need to know is that we are headed to like 28. Okay, we're headed to 28, and when we bust out of that, we're headed higher to 35. So here's what it looks like when I zoom out on the 30-minute chart. We hit that strong support line, and we bounce back up. We have, I don't even know why I have over here. This was previous resistance over here. Okay, and the gap, which the gap got filled. It's prior resistance at 24.50. I really don't care about that. I see us just bouncing straight up and going up here to 28, headed into earnings. Who knows what's going to happen? More share offerings will happen. I don't care. At the money offerings, convertible notes. If anything were to happen, I would imagine it would be a convertible note. But $9 billion in cash. We're sitting pretty, waiting for this market to drop. What I've been reading is as far as like CPI, inflation. There's a dude over here. He'll tell it to you. Not me. Basically, I think he's wrong. He says 30 to 40% of the price of tariffs are being passed on to the consumer. I think it's way higher than that. Because why would these companies foot the bill? You know, Trump, like it's just City Economic Surprise Index is bullish. Over here, Trump may declare a national housing emergency. We got housing issues, we have job issues, inflation issues, and we're gonna be bullish on the economy. Okay. Remember, Mag 7 is propping up this whole S&P 500. It takes two misreportings for quarter two. I think Q3 is going to be the reporting when you're going to see tariffs, the front loading of tariffs hit really. So let's see. This is the Michigan survey of consumer sentiment. Sentiment now stands at 11% above readings from April and May, but remains at least 10% below 6 and 12 months. Oh, you got that car? Yeah, I saw it. I was jealous of that car, man. I saw it. It was looking good. Thank you, Dirty Randy. Where am I even at, man? I never even imagined I would be close to getting even monetized. I really don't even care. It's cool. Well, I'm at 497, yo. 3 more subscribers and I'm monetized. I got all the watch hours thanks to the 51 crew, you know, but yeah, you'll never catch me asking people for money or stuff like that, or ever asking to subscribe. Like, maybe subscribe at one point, but not right now. No, I'm good. I'm goody. Okay, this month's decrease was visible across groups by age, income, stock, wealth. Moreover, perceptions of many aspects of the economy slipped. Buying conditions for durable goods subsided to their lowest reading in a year. Okay, let me just take a look at this. Here's the consumer sentiment level, okay? Pay attention over here. We got stagflation over here of the 80s. It was over here. We're right around here. Look how low we were. We're at the same levels of 2008, same levels of the dot-com bubble. Well, we're way lower than the dot-com bubble. We're way up here, 91.5. But for 2008, we're right at those levels. Back in the 80s, we're right at those levels. So that's my point. This dude's just going to tell you 30-40% of the tariffs are hitting consumers, but front loading, I'm not even going to play it. I'm not even going to play it because I want to get to some GameStop stuff. But he's just going to tell you the front loading is not over. I mean, they front loaded the inventory, but the effects haven't played out yet. 30 to 40% of the effects have played out. 30-40% of the costs are coming to the consumers, but it's going to start rolling downhill. It's going to start building. They're going to run out of their front loaded inventory, and they're going to have to find out another way to do it. And what's going to happen when you're done with that inventory and you need a cost cut? Some small business owners are going to start laying people off. Hell, BP is laying off like 6,000 people this year so far. That's their plan. So that's just what's going to happen. So yeah, it looks like we're breaking out of this triangle right over here, and we're going to be bouncing up to the $28 range. And if we break out of that, then it just goes up. This is the prior resistance level all the way up here. 48.50, I think it is, 49. I'm going to just say 50. And when we go to the daily, you can see why we have that drawn. It's been a point of resistance multiple times throughout the years. We've been all the way over here. You can pull up a 5-year chart and see our whole period. Long-term investors, man. We held all the way through this. You're saying it's easy? It's not easy. But like Moran said, we've been hungry before. We've been hurt. We've been broken. All that does is build resolve. And what am I doing? What am I even doing over here, man? Drawing on the MACD for no reason. This is all just fun, Crayola, Microsoft Paint type stuff. I don't even know. For real, because it's just stuff I do. In the meantime, while like I'm just waiting for GameStop. Patiently waiting, like 50. Look at this. Bump those likes up, man. It's all good. We don't have to do anything. Derek, what's up? We're just sitting chill, man. GameStop is my investment. GameStop is my money. It's not going to be YouTube. So even if it is, whatever. Who knows? But yeah, Morant's messaged me. He's like, brother. He's like, there's no me succeeding without you. I was like, same sentiment, man. There's no me succeeding without you. If I go far, I'm taking Morant. If Morant goes far, he's taking me. It's the same thing, man. It's like a brotherly thing going on. I really appreciate him, how he's coming out for GameStop, putting us, investors like you and I, on the map, his relentlessness, I like to think I would do the same thing if I didn't have the obligations I have, but that man sacrifices a lot to do what he does. And I'm just appreciative of it, For GameStop, the investment, just not even personally, because personally, he taught me how to invest in a proper way. And I've been doing that over the past few years. Honestly, I can't even remember when I became part of the channel or whatever. But I know I started this channel a year ago, April. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. Everything's looking good. And just days like this when the SPY is down. It was up down over 1% today. And GameStop's up 3.61%, hitting strong resistance lines that we have had drawn into the middle of nowhere. We connected from way back here to here and just continued that line. And it just happened to bounce off. But enough with the chart. I mean, we're good. It just continues like another mark on our belt, another notch to our resolve, another notch on our headboard. No Tony De Niro. That's a victim. Tony. You have fools like this talking about how analyzing GameStop.
And in prior videos recently, I have pointed out, the bullish chart pattern, bullish price formation, which might suggest that short prices could have the potential to move higher. Now, everybody knows my real stance on the stock. I do not believe this name is going higher. It's an obsolete business. They don't have as much money as they sort of claim they do, and they're using this Bitcoin gimmick as a way to artificially inflate earnings reports. Now, I don't really want people to accuse me of just having one stance on this. I don't want to, I want to be as objective as possible. In the prior video, I did suggest that this is an ascending triangle pattern, and that does at least have the potential to shift the balance into the positive direction.
Anyways, he was talking about Bitcoin gimmick, the company's fundamentals. What does he say? Where's this fool, yo? I don't even want to play him. I'm so sick of his voice. It's so annoying, honestly. But he talks about it being a Bitcoin gimmick, obsolete business model. Like, obviously he doesn't pay attention. He's just a trader. This is why trading doesn't work. This is why reading all the reports, all the financial statements, everything, all the GameStop, all the releases, everything they do, 8Ks, 10Ks, it's all important. And he talks about the big drop right over here. He's like, look at this gap down. It was like, it's because of the share offer. It's because of the convertible note. Dude knows nothing. He's like, it's just the valuation. Everyone knows GameStop's not going to go anywhere. That's why it gapped down this far. It's like, shut up, man. All these people got to worry about. And then he goes and makes video about AMC being bullish. So yeah, I'm not even going to waste my time. Here's my napkin math. Though. He's going to short at 24. What an idiot. Yo, I'd love to see him up there. I'd love to see him do that, because this thing's going to 28 quick. And 28 is just child's play for us. 20 is child's play for us. We see the long-term investment. And it's crazy because I'm seeing what Keith Gill saw back in the day. We're seeing it, but just at a higher price level. It doesn't matter, man. Like, and then he comes back with his Reddit award. Like, everyone slobbers over that stuff. Slobber over the fundamentals. Slobber over Ryan Cohen's interview. Slobber over that we're up 3.37% while the market is down in a sea of red. Slobber that Russell 2000 was down and we're shooting up. Best Buy was down earlier and we're up, Slobber over that, yo. I don't slobber. I'm talking Tony De Niro's language, yo. We did private credit defaults. I did that. Here, this is my napkin math. I don't even know if it even lines up with the last one. I'm throwing stuff out left and right, okay? 60. I'm gonna do this quick. 680 revenue coming in over there. So this is all related. I only did. I don't even care if I'm right or wrong, but it all makes sense over there. Where is Larry Chang's thing? Phase 5, revenue is declining year over year, but you have achieved profitability, right? That's exactly where we're at right now. We're moving on to phase 6, maintaining profitability, returning year over year revenue growth. So now this top line revenue he's talking about. Okay, we've made quarterly, we're good. We're consistently doing it. What was it? Last year we were 6.7. Was it 6.7 million net profit, net income? And now we're just killing it. We're going to continuously do this over and over and over. It's going to be an increase after increase after increase. We got over here. I have 680 revenue, and this is going to slow down. It may even be this quarter. Power Packs is going to do this for us. Okay, Power Packs is a $1 billion idea, $1 trillion idea, whatever you want to call it, multi-billion-dollar idea. It is a revenue thing. Like, you offer people, and the amounts people are getting are not bad. Some people are getting burned, some people are not. The other dude did a stream pulling $100 power packs, and the average he actually got was $113 per card when you worked it out. So 680 million revenue. This is funny. This is funny. This just lets you know I really don't care. Like, I care about GameStop, but I don't care about my perception of anybody else other than what my mind thinks of myself. So 680 million revenue. Okay, I think we're coming in at 36% margin, which would then give us 64% remaining, which gives us cost of revenue at 435. Okay, so gross profit would be 245. SG&A I think comes down. What was Q2 last time? We were at 277. Okay, I think we're coming down to 210. Okay, so then where does that leave us? Operating income, what we make off the business, I have us at 35 million right now. Investment income, let's put it at 60 million. Okay, so what do we end up with? Pre-tax income, 95 million. Right over here. Okay, so then that gives us, after taxes, this is the 40 to 50 million, around that range for Bitcoin. I have us coming in. Oh, wait, no. Wait, so I have us coming in at 91.5 million net income after the operational profit, and then after the, what else is it? The interest income. Then you have the unrealized gains from Bitcoin. 40 to 50 million is where I'm hovering at. So let's just say 50 million. Okay, so that brings us to 41.5 million. We don't have impairment charges. 35 million of impairment charges from the closing of the Canadian stores, German stores, and all the things that come along with that, expenses that come along with that. Who knows about asset sales? That's why I'm just waiting, sitting back, chilling. I don't care about this right now so much. I love just sitting back, buying a share. I need to buy my share today. I'm going to buy it when I go to pick up my kids, which, by the way, I need to leave in 6. Yeah, what's up? Let me see the chat. Oh, yeah, catching a CCP live. Yo, that's what's up. Ricky B. Loco, what's up, man? I need some lumpias. You remind me of lumpias. Not like that, but yo, I need some lumpias. Power packs, another brick, man. One at a time. That's what people don't understand. You look at the margins, slowly incremental changes, and then that's how you tackle any big problem in life. This is what I teach my children, man. I don't care how big your problem is. Start a little, do a little. Never come to a screeching halt. Never do nothing. Do something. Even on your worst day, move an inch. Because it's still progress, and then all adds up. Because maybe tomorrow you'll go like 10 feet. However you want to measure it. Okay, so right now I have us at 91.5 net income prior to the unrealized gains from Bitcoin, which let's just say 50 million because we're bullish investors. So 141.5. My previous live stream, not previous live stream, but previous time I ever looked at this was I had us at 152 million. So I'm hovering 140 to 150 million, like around that range is where I see us coming in net income, which I think when you look at earnings per share, maybe around like 30 cents, something around that. I didn't work it out, but something around that. So that's where I'm at. What are all these scratchy numbers over here? These are the markup, our markup, because you take gross margin and you divide it by the cost of revenue, and that's your markup. So 56 is where I have us at with my numbers, and these are the prior markups. I'm just going to show you, because this just shows you what high margin collectibles does, what high margin products does. So Q2, this is 2024. I think they have it backwards, right? It's 1 year back. So this would be 2023, whatever. Q2 back here, way back here, 35. And then the next Q2, 44. And then the next Q2, I have us at 56. But let's go to the next one. 33, 35, and then it jumped up to 42. This is so stupid. Q4, 29, and then it jumped up to 38, you know? So Q1 was 38, now we're at 52. This is like a John Madden playbook, yo. So our margins are our markups are increasing. What are they doing? Tackling tariffs, tackling inventory. Like we're gearing towards high margin collectibles. You can see our markups on our products slowly increasing over time, 10% at a time. Our business is becoming more efficient. I have SG&A sitting at 210. There's going to be a point where revenue gets level. Moran says, is this time or we even make money? And that would put us right over here on Larry Cheng's thing. Year over year, making money, you know, revenue growth. And I think we're at that point. Ryan Cohen did not come out, do both of those interviews for nothing. No way, no how. But yeah, here's the dude. He did 30 power packs. The average was 100. He got 113.29. For me, he's doing it. He says he's a GameStop investor. For me, he's just doing it for clicks and views. Obviously, he's playing with other people's money, or he's letting other people do it. But it's giving notoriety to GameStop. It's showing Power Pack stuff. I'm not going to blast him for that. Seems like a nice guy. But yeah, that's where we're at. I guess. See, I only have a few minutes, so where is GameStop going? Let me hit it. This dude, like, he was talking about a global practice, looking for board of directors, searching for board of directors for companies. He's telling GameStop, he's like, yo, we don't get paid any money. It's like, so you grant options? We don't grant options. So you grant restricted stock units? We don't do that. We invest our own cash in the company. He couldn't believe it. That's why I'm invested. Ryan Cohen is aligned with the shareholders. That's where we're at. I mean, people like Tony De Niro, the other dude, they don't even go to GameStop.com. They don't shop at GameStop. They don't understand the business. We're sitting at 2,400 cards. Oh, well, I was looking at Dragon Ball Z cards because that's my thing. There you go. That just happened to be there. But this is where we're going. Nat Turner, new monthly sales record for trading cards according to Card Ladder. August, 416 million. Look at the increase over here, going consistently up. Has nothing to do with Power Packs, right? Nothing to do with GameStop's PSA grading, even though GameStop had 1 million cards graded, more than 1 million now. I'm telling you, people are in there left and right grading. I don't know outside of metropolitan areas. That's my alarm to bounce, yo. Let's see. PSA Vault hits 1 million high-end card auction. Now over 1 million graded cards physically stored in the PSA Vault. That's according to collectors Nat Turner, who says hundreds of thousands more PSA being graded with the PSA Vault set as their destination. Does that have to do with GameStop? Are we getting the cards and getting them graded and then having them available? I was going to play this. I really got to pick up my kids. Here's Moran's, yo. My favorite part.
Naysayers, out of all you stock bros who think you know the market's better than everybody, who's betting against Ryan Cohen, who's betting against myself or anyone else a part of this channel, have you ever been hungry? Yeah. You want to know why I work so hard? Why you can't keep up? You want to know why these videos come out and the information just keeps coming? You want to know why? Because I'm hungry. You know what I had for dinner? Hunger. Until you've gone to bed and you had hunger for dinner, you're not going to know what this is. You're never going to see the pain that we go through. I've had it happen. I've been broke. I've been broken. And I'm still here. So tomorrow, when the stock doesn't go up and to the right, and they push it off to the side, and good news comes out, and next week earnings comes out, and the stock doesn't do what I want it to do, I'm still going to win.
That's exactly it. This is exactly what I thought of when he said that.
The problems are still there, and the intensity of the music has built to the no hope, the I don't give a attitude. How did we get from Grandmaster Flash, the message, to where we are now in hip hop?
Again, you have to be logical. You know, if If I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around. Or they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to, we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, and you just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're going to do? And we should.
The people that were asking are the people that bought shares, crying about MOAS, crying about manipulation. The people that are going to get theirs are you and I, the people that accumulate slowly over time. We do the right thing. What is Ryan Cohen doing? That's exactly what you're going to see me do. Slowly buying over time, never selling a share, and that's what I will do. I'm tracking my kids' bus up. Let me get some music real quick. I don't even know. What did my daughter want me to play? I can't even remember. There you go. I'm watching the bus. I'm gonna have to dart out of here in a moment, yeah. What? I gotta bounce. So, can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. GameStop closing almost up 4%, 23.30. Long-term GameStop investor, man. Peace. Thank you for joining in, guys. Thank you, Derek.